How do you do? Alright. I thought I'd do a little video to show a little bit of progress for the Tiger Moth kit Win 172. Now I don't, as you know, build during the winter months where I can't open the window to get some fresh air to get rid of the glue smell. But what I do sometimes is to paint the parts as they are. Now these have already been taken off the sprue by the previous owner of the kit, who kindly donated it to me. But what I've done the last week or two is just paint them with a bit of acrylic. I don't have a airbrush, but because the modern acrylics are very liquid, in fact the new Humbrol acrylic is sort of milk constituency. It's not constituency. It's all right. Good. No, consistency. Constituency is where a flit politician tricks the people to vote for them. There we are. That's quite liquid, because I think they're trying to get people to buy them for using airbrushes. I don't have an airbrush. I got no plans of using an airbrush. And well, there we are. So as a consequence, you've got to put more than one layer on, and it takes a while to build up. Now here's a part with side cowling. As you can see, if I can draw it close to you, if you can focus there now. They're going to focus automatically, or do I have to? There we are. That's a little bit you can see through, because it's only had one or two coats. Still see the brush marks. I've opened up the intake there as well with a knife, and that's the primer grey which I was given part on. But so that's about 2 or 3 coats, and then eventually you get to 7 or 8 coats and it starts looking more even. And considering it's a brush job, it's not really bad, is it? Well, in my own humble opinion, as I say, I am HO. That could be taken as airbrushed rather than brushed with a hairy stick. And likewise on the top surface in brown, you can't, well maybe you can, but you can't really tell that that's, oh, light isn't very good, is it? That's done by just a hairbrush, not a airbrush, a brush, ordinary brush, one of these brushes. Remember the old days when you used to use a brush instead of an airbrush? No tank needed, no compressor needed, just a willingness to wash the brush afterwards. It's good detail on here. But anyway, that's an example of the painting after 20, feels like 20, probably more like 10 coats of modern paint. Excuse me, coughing. I've done, now it's an old kit, so you've got the same detail as you have with the 172 Afix kit now, but back in the day that would be quite spectacular to have that much detail. There's a little control quadrant, if you call it that, same as the diagram. So I do follow instructions sometimes. Bit of interior cockpit green, and again the yellow on the top, on the inside. I'm doing the endless coat of yellow, then I'll mask off the halfway mark, because I'm going to do this version, the RAF World War II version, and just put a bit of masking tape there, and there we go. Example again, painting the wheels, the wheel hubs. See, that still needs another few coats, doesn't it? So getting in there and it's done. And eventually it'll dry smooth. So there we are, that's as far as I've got so far. I'll do a little bit more painting off and on during the colder months, and then when it comes to the tail I've done so far, painted, that was already assembled, but that's, you know, quite smooth for a paint job with a brush. Can I get in focus again? See if it focuses. Near enough. Anyway, see, that's quite smooth for a paint job with a brush. So I'm pleased in some way that it's gonna take more than one coat, because then you've got a nice finish at the end of it. So there we are, that's the progress. I'll do another in a month's time of the progress, I think. In the meantime, there'll be other videos, so stay tuned. Bye for now.